Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Learn to be a great speller. It's the same story every semester. The students come into the classroom, start learning, and then complain, "Teacher, my spelling is so bad. Please, how can I become a better speller?" They ask me for a solution. Many years ago, I learned a very powerful strategy, a technique that improves spelling by up to 100%. Now, I taught this strategy to my young son. He's 12 years of age, and today he's a great speller and he gets full marks in his school spelling tests. So I guarantee that if you watch this video, watch it to the end, learn and practice this technique, you will also become an excellent speller in English. But first, you should understand something very important. English language is not phonetic. This means that you cannot spell English words only by listening to them. You have to see the words first, then hear them, and then spell them. Languages like Spanish, Portuguese, or Arabic are mostly phonetic in the spelling. This means the way you say or the way you pronounce each word is exactly the way you spell them. In English, this is not the case. You can't always spell a word simply by listening to it. You have to see the word first, hear it, and then spell it. Let me show you an example of this. So, can you tell me what's the name of this bird in English? Take 1 or 2 seconds to think about the name. If you said pigeon, then you are correct. But if you write the word pigeon as you hear it, this is what you get. P-I-J-I-N, pigeon. Now, phonetically, this is correct. But in reality, this is not how we spell the word pigeon in English. This is how we spell the word pigeon. P-I-G-E-O-N. And if you say this word phonetically, you say pigeon. Pigeon, which is not the word at all. As another example, what is the name of this item? Take 1 or 2 seconds to think about it. That's correct. It's called a receipt. 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 But if you write this word as you hear it, you get R-E-E-S-E-E-T. And of course, we know this is the wrong spelling. The correct way to spell the word receipt is R-E-C-E-I-P-T. But if you say this word phonetically, receipt, receipt, which is not the correct phonetic pronunciation at all. So for my last example, what do we call this group of children? Take a few seconds to think about the word in English. The children are singing together in one voice. And in English we call this a choir of children. Well, in English we call it a choir, choir. So spelling the word choir phonetically as you hear it, K-U-W-A-I-Y-A. Of course, this is not the correct spelling. It is the correct way as you say the word, but not as you write the word. And this is how we write the word correctly. C-H-O-I-R, choir. So there we have it, 3 words in English: pigeon, receipt, and choir. All words, if you try to spell them by hearing the word first, you will make lots of mistakes in writing them. So the trick in English right from the beginning is to learn to see the word. After seeing the word, hear the word. And after hearing the word, attempt to write it. So now to the spelling technique, the strategy we use. And before step number 1, I'd like you to be comfortable, sit in a comfortable chair, relax, take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, relax your body. We're going to use a simple technique to help you see the word in our minds. And you should be in a relaxed state as much as possible, in a comfortable place. And for the first step, I would like you to close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, imagine that your finger is a board pen. And from your finger, the color comes out of the end. And you're standing in a classroom in front of a whiteboard and writing, and you can write on the whiteboard. I'd like you to write the word cat. So you close your eyes and you stand very close to the board, and in big letters you write the words C, A, and T. Now in your mind's eye, I'd like you to take an eraser and to erase CAT, erase the word. Then close your eyes again and write with your finger pen C-A-T in big letters and close up in your mind's eye. Second time, erase the word C-A-T using the board eraser. And take your finger pen again and write C-A-T a third time before you erase. And it's important that you see each letter as you write each letter, and they are big in your mind's eye. I know cat is an easy word to spell, but just for the purposes of learning this technique, I'd like you to close your eyes and spell out and say the letters of the word cat. So I say C, A, T, and as I spell each letter, I see the word, and then I would like you to spell it backwards. Start at the end, T, A, C. Now to test that you really do know the word and you've learnt it, you should write it down a few times. And the way to do that is to close your eyes, see the word on the whiteboard, C-A-T, say the word cat, open your eyes and write the word on paper or on a computer or your phone, C-A-T, erase it, write it again, erase it, write it again. That way you'll reinforce that you have learnt the word. Now let's move on to our second word. Our second word is a 2-syllable, island. Island, and you can see here that it's not phonetically correct. It looks like Island, but we don't say Island, we say island in English. And so in the same way, I'd like you to close your eyes. Imagine your finger is a colored pen, in this case it's purple. Make the letters big, write IS on the board. Erase, write again, IS on the board. Erase, IS on the board. Erase those 2 letters. Open your eyes again, look around you, take notice of the world around you to break your state. Then close your eyes again and write IS to reinforce the fact that you've learned that word. Open your eyes again, clean that word off, look at LAND, spell each letter LAND, close your eyes again, write LAND. With your eyes closed, erase. So now you've memorized the word island, and now it's time to practice it. Test yourself by writing the word repeatedly on paper or on a phone or a laptop. Repeat the process, close your eyes, write the 2 syllables IS, LAND, wipe it 3 times, write it 3 times until you memorize that word over and over. Our next word is elephant. Elephant. And the problem with the phonetic spelling of this word, of course, is the PH. We know the PH is the sound of F. But in the same way, using the same technique, I'd like you to practice. Quickly, very quickly, I'll tell you the technique. You close your eyes, use your finger as a pen, write on the board E-L-E in big letters. You erase it once, twice, 3 times. Open your eyes, break state, look around you, look for something interesting in the room. Then look at the second part, or the second syllable, P-H-A-N-T, and close your eyes. In your mind's eye, write big P, a big H, a big A, a big N, and T. And in the same way, you erase the word front, and open your eyes, break state again, and again you're going through this whole series, this whole process. It's a technique, it's a process. And then you close your eyes, and you reproduce the 2 syllables together, E-L-E-P-H-A-N-T. You erase, you write again, you erase, you write again, until you've done that 2 or 3 times. And in the same way as before, you should test yourself by spelling the word. Quickly again, go inside close your eyes, go inside, see the word, see the 2 syllables together, E-L-E-F-P-H-A-N-T, E-L-E-P-H-A-N-T, E-L-E-P-H. Each time you're erasing and rewriting that letter, and write it down. The last word, congratulations, is for you to learn to spell. You can see here it's 4 syllables. 4 syllables, C-O-N, the first syllable, G-R-A, the second syllable, the third syllable, T-U-L-A, and the last and fourth, T-I-O-N-S. Now, I want you to go through the technique, spelling each syllable, learning and spelling each syllable, and then spell the syllable backwards. So C-O-N becomes N-O-C, G-R-A-A-R-G, T-U-L-A, A-L-U-T, T-I-O-N-S, S-N-O-I-T. So in your mind's eye, you should go through the same technique. Write the word with your finger, erase 3 times, write 3 times. Each time add the first, the second syllable, the third syllable, and the 4th syllable, and finally write the 4 together. Important. So you've just learned a very effective, a very powerful way to spell words in English by visualizing them. Remember, the key is to relax and to see the words clearly inside your mind, and to break them down into syllables, into chunks, and then rewrite them until the words stick in your memory. At the beginning, I promised you, I made a guarantee that if you practice this technique and use this technique, at first it will be slow. You'll find it a little bit difficult, a bit slow. But after a while, it's like driving a car. It becomes automatic. Suddenly you'll be spelling words and you become a great speller simply because you've changed your strategy. The strategy from listening to words and writing the words, and change from to see the word, to hear the word, and then to write the word. My name is Mohammed Francis. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.